Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Weekly Bridges. Tonight we will discuss the Saudi-Omani relations and in particular Omani products exhibition in Riyadh. Minister of Commerce and Industry Tawfiq Al-Rabi'a has opened the Omani Product Expo 2012, the premier trade fair highlighting Omani products to the Saudi market. The expo, which began on Monday, will continue till tomorrow, December 27th, at the Riyadh International Convention and Exhibition Center. Organized by the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Public Establishment for Industrial Estates, and the Public Authority for Investment Promotion and Export Development. And executed by Riyadh Exhibition Company, Omani Product Expo features the largest gathering of Omani products under one roof in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, opening new gateways for regional and international investors to connect with the Omani products, manufacturers from also various industries. Trade visitors will be able to see the latest offerings from Oman's industrial sector, establish strategic relations with Omani product manufacturers, access the Sultanate's largest industrial sector, and benefit from diverse exhibition programs. The event is also poised to highlight the interest of Omani companies in the Saudi market. The top quality Omani products that are being showcased at this exhibition include edible oil, food and beverages, dairy products, production and processing of dates and fruits, leather, marble, glass, perfumes and cosmetics, electrical cables, ceramics, steel, aluminum, plastic pipes, water tanks, water treatment systems and fertilizers, low voltage and medium voltage cables, and UPVC windows and doors, and I don't want to forget furniture on also. Let me introduce my guests here in the studio. From Oman, I'm welcoming Mr. Basim Al-Nasri, Director General of Marketing and Media, Public Establishment for Industrial Estates from Oman. Welcome, Mr. Al-Nasri.
Welcome.
And also, last but not the least, Dr. Fahad Al-Adl, Consultant of Foreign Affairs and Marketing, RISEC, which is Riyadh International Convention and Exhibition Center. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me. Dear viewers, let's take a look at this report that we took last night in the exhibition in Riyadh Exhibition Center. Let's take a look at this report and we'll come back for further discussions. Well, the viewers, on the occasion of the Omani Products Exhibition in Riyadh, the capital of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we're glad to meet with His Excellency Ayman Al-Husseini, the Vice Chairman of the Omani Chamber of Commerce and also the Chairman of the Organizing Committee of this exhibition. I want to congratulate you and welcome you to Riyadh, the capital of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Could you explain to us a little about your exhibition, the products of Oman?
First of all, I would like to thank you for this program, and the Omani product exhibition was held yesterday. It was opened under the Excellency of Saudi Commerce Excellency, Industry and Commerce Excellency, and there is more than 56 companies from Oman. There are food industry, building materials industry, pharmaceutical industry, leather industry also as well, as you see, and we are going to be here for the next two days. For the first days, it was there was good participant, alhamdulillah, and we hope within the next 2 days we can see more and more participants.
What's the main goal of such a Omani exhibition, products exhibition? What's the main goal of it, Mr. Hassan?
Well, the main goal is to show the Saudi business people the Omani product quality, and also to meet with the Saudi business people. It's not only a selling thing; it's promoting, it's knowing and showing how good quality that Omani product is having.
And how do you see the people, the visitors, how do you see their reaction towards the Omani products?
Well, for the first 2 days, as I mentioned earlier, it's quite good, But from your, I hope from your TV that we need more business people to come and see our quality. I hope, and I think they are coming. There was a good planning for the marketing for this exhibition. Inshallah, we see a lot of business people coming within these 2 days. Inshallah.
How do you see the cooperation between Oman and Saudi Arabia in this regard?
Well, the cooperation is very fantastic. Really, we have a historical, historical brotherhood for the last years and years, and among the economical between Oman and Saudi Arabia, it's really fantastic. Of course, there is some little issue. It's always here and there, but at the end, we are brothers. We always solving that issues.
Mr. Ayman Al-Hsani, the Vice Chairman of the Omani Chamber of Commerce and the Chairman of the Organizing Committee of the Omani Products Exhibition in Riyadh. We want to congratulate you for this occasion and we want to thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's appreciated for me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
One of the Saudi businessmen, Mr. Khalid Al-Dara', have also participated in this Omani Products Exhibition, and he concluded a deal with one of the companies. Mr. Al-Dara', first of all, how do you see this exhibition?
It's really excellent. It's really excellent, unbelievable. I didn't expect it will be like that.
We never expected Oman or some of the Gulf countries to be a very industrial country, is it?
Yeah, you are right. Yeah.
You have concluded a deal in this regard. Could you tell us or elaborate to our viewers, as a Saudi businessman, what did you like and what made you conclude that deal?
Well, I am happy to have Omani people in Saudi Arabia, especially in Riyadh. It's a very good chance to deal with them, and we already made a big deal with them. It's more than 105 truck with different kind of oil, like blended sunflower and corn and olein. And we already agreed and signed a contract, going to be signed with the huge deal for 2013 with the Arij blended sunflower oil.
How do you see the Omani products? Now you have toured the exhibition. How do you see comparing to the international standards?
Well, Omani product, it's very good. Why? Because they are our partner and they are close to Saudi, and there is no, the cost of the trucks or the others, it's not too much comparing to China or other countries. The transportation, yes. Yeah, and it's really good chance, and it's good deal what we did today.
I want to congratulate you for that deal.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I want to thank you also for joining me in this program.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. Thank you.
Khalid Al-Dara', thank you.
Shukran, thank you.
Welcome back. That was the report from Riyadh Exhibition Center and Convention Center in Riyadh. We've met with the Mr. Ayman Al-Hsani, and also we met with one of the Saudi businessmen. The viewers, God have bestowed this region, the GCC countries, in the developmental boom that we have witnessed in the past 3-4 decades. We are glad to see all the GCC countries becoming an industrial state to diversify the economy rather than depending on the oil products. Let me begin the program with Mr. Basim Al-Ansari. Mr. Basim, now you've been here in Riyadh for the past few days. What did you expect, and what did you find?
First of all, I really would like to thank the Saudi government for giving us the chance to showcase the Omani products. And we would like to express our feelings to the Saudi International Exhibition and International Conference for having us. And I would really not forget to express my good feelings to the the company that organized Riyadh Exhibition company that really has done really good job that helped to have this event really succeeded.
Dr. Fahad Al-Adil, the center, the Riyadh International Convention and Exhibition Center, have hosted many great events here in Riyadh for the people to see and to visit. Tell us, elaborate on the main goal of this center, and how's your cooperation with Oman and other countries that are willing to come to Saudi Arabia and show their products?
Well, sir, the center has been established to cater to the demands of the massive purchasing power of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in particular, and also the region in general. What we have witnessed is a manifestation of RISIC in terms of being the gateway and introducing and having new exports that have been from the Omani side, and also we host shows internally about what the kingdom also has to offer. So we're very happy that this role is manifesting as a beacon and transferring these kind of businesses, which identifies opportunities, job opportunities, employment for Saudis, and also would contribute directly to the national economy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Mr. Nasri, now lots of people when they hear a GCC made or made in GCC, you know, they will be reluctant to buy it. But how could we explain to our viewers the level of the industries in the region in general and in Oman in particular?
Well, talking about products, I think the GCC has really a very good standards and specifications for our for the products, and I think the local products that we make, I would not say the local that is made in Oman, I would say the local that is made within the GCC. It's really having a good standards. I think the ministries of commerce and industries are really focusing on the standards and specifications for the products. So what I feel is that all the GCC products having a really good standards and specifications.
Concerning the Omani industry, now we've seen many companies, 56 companies, as said by Mr. Ayman Al-Hsini.
Yes.
56 companies are participating.
Yes.
And what is the level of those companies comparing to the international companies, like when we go to the leather or furniture, to the international standards? Where do you stand?
I would not say that these companies are really small companies. They are medium-sized industry, and some of them are large-size industry. The companies who has participated in this exhibition, some of them are exporting to around 100, 140 companies within the world.
100 countries, you mean?
100 countries, yes, within the world. So what I can say is all these industries are, would say, from medium level to upper level of the industry.
Now, Mr. Al-Adl, when we speak about the conventions and the centers, they are to show the people about the latest developments in one of the industries. In what goal we can consider the exhibitions that are hosted here in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia, especially after building this huge, massive project of yours, the Riyadh, new Riyadh Center for the exhibition and convention. How do you see the level of exhibitions comparing also to the international standards, and how do you see the role of such exhibitions in strengthening the bilateral relations with other countries and the relations also with other major companies of the world?
Well, first of all, we can see that the number of licenses that have been issued by the Ministry of Trade has been on the increase since the center has opened. So this shows that the trend is ascending and in the climb. And when it comes to shows, RISIC hosts various segments, whether it comes under security, it comes under building, it comes under education, it comes under tourism. We really go across the board. So in that regard, we consider ourselves to be lucky because the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has been identified, according to the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, to be one of the prominent 10 most attractive companies for direct investment. Now,
countries, you mean? Sorry.
Excuse
countries,
me?
Not companies.
Sorry, I mean countries. And so in this regard, being blessed in the kingdom, we can see that the center now is manifesting its real role in the exhibitions segment. So we're always working with the government towards new legislation that will help and be enabling the local environment to be able to compete locally and internationally to host global events such as the Omani products, which showed to be a favorable success. We have businessmen that struck deals on the platform, and this is really to show how the GCC and the GCC Council has been approaching, and that we have succeeded, thank God.
And how do you see the consumers? Well, I'm sure your center is working on the development of the way that you show because it's kind of propaganda to show the people, but also how do you see the visitors, the numbers of visitors comparing to the international standards here in Saudi Arabia? Is it alleviating? Is it rising each time we
Yes,
host?
last year we had about 1.2 million visitors. The previous year we had around a million. So a 20% increase shows that we're on the right track. It shows that we are hopefully satisfying the roused demand, whether it's locally or in the region. And it really shows that the Saudi market is maturing and the consumer is developing a kind of taste that is really different than 10 years back. Because if we take last year, we've hosted more than 20 exhibitions. And that shows that the Saudi consumer now is not like 10 years before, because he's demanding new innovative technologies. He's demanding whatever is in the first world or first world manufacturing to be in the kingdom at the same day it's on the manufacture plant.
Mr. Al-Nasri, also now let's concentrate on the industries itself. The diversification of the economy is more important for the region in general, because oil might be
Drained out.
As you said, and we need to diversify the economy. How do you see the future? Now, let's see the past. Since when do you think the boom of industry started in Oman, in particular?
Oman has started industry
in mid-70s, early 80s?
At the beginning of 70s. We started the beginning of 70s, but the real kick-off start was...
The boom was almost...
Yes, on 83.
Yeah, in the early 80s, yes.
Early 80s. So we've started with few industries in one of the industrial estates, which is the eldest industrial estate in Oman, which is Rusail Industrial Estate. Now we are exceeding 1,000 industry within Oman. In about 7 industrial estates. Plus, Oman has concentrated on the free zones. So we have a free zone by the border of Yemen called Al Mazyuna free zone. We have Salala free zone, and then we have special economic zones, one in Sohar and one at Duqm. The Duqm is having not just an industrial zone, it's a special economic zone with industrial area, dry dock, and the economic zone. So Oman, I think, is going to the right path of succeeding in the industry. That what I would call it. So what I see that there is a big future odds to the industry from my point of view. Not just within Oman, within the GCC. I think Oman has concentrated in the past few years for the upper stream industry. Upper stream industry, I think it's going to have real downstream up onto it. So the upper stream will cater to the downstream, and then we'll have the whole integration in the industry within the country. So we have quite few upper stream industry that should have really a good development to the industry.
Dr. Fahad, do you think hosting such exhibitions would also inactive the internal tourism, if we are to say so, people coming from Qasim and Dammam and Jeddah to see the products and the manufacturing of other states. Do you think hosting such exhibitions would also make people want to visit and to learn more about the new products that you show in your center?
Yes, definitely, and it has been proven that all over the kingdom, when such events and exhibitions that take place that are really in terms of specific or something regional, like we have just experienced, yes, a lot of people through the kingdom do ride in their cars or take airplanes and make it a must to come see, understand. And that's why, on this note, that RISEC now is waiting for its new addition, which is a hotel inside RISEC to serve to the general public that come outside the kingdom, not mentioning, of course, the exhibitors themselves.
Now you've spoken about an internal hotel inside the...
Yes, sir.
If we speak about the area of your center, comparing to the international standard, because, I don't know, is it almost the same and we can host international exhibitions?
Yes, yes. First of all, we are, RISEC is spread across 189,000 square meters. We have a main building consistent of 15,000 square meters. This is non-pillared exhibition halls, divided into four segmented halls, so RISEC could entertain more than one exhibition or one show at the time.
So you can show one more
exactly.
than...
We do have a support building which consists of a VIP lounge, which is 1,600 square meters. We also have a restaurant, and we also have a registrar's office. We have a media center, we have a business center, we have an information center, and also we provide services such as parking management, waste management, and also telecommunications. And the center is equipped for special needs, for people with special needs.
Special needs.
Yes.
And how do you see the business people coming to the exhibition and benefiting from what you show in your exhibitions? How's the relation between you and the business people in Saudi Arabia?
First of all, our main goal, our mission statement, aims to satisfy the business community's needs. That's a must, and that's why the RISEC was first of all founded for this need. Second of all, we deal with the industry captains, such as my colleague mentioned, the Riyadh Exhibition Company, which is considered one of the major captains of this industry. So we do keep tabs with the business community, with the government, and with the captains of the industry, and we make sure that the information and dialogue keeps flowing on.
Mr. Al-Nasri, how satisfied were you in the Riyadh Exhibition Center? Now, Dr. Fahad is here, so you can tell us.
As Oman government and as a committee that has been in charge for the exhibition, Omani Product Exhibition, I think that we are extremely satisfied with the services that been provided to us. All the other supports that we had from the center, I think it's really great. And I don't think this is going to be the only exhibition for Omani products. I think there would be.
So you have an open appetite now.
Yes. Of course, I would like to thank the Riyadh Exhibition Company for really what they have done through the past I would say few months, and then the extreme work that they had in the past few days. I would really appreciate and thank the company of Riyadh Exhibition Company of what they did, the kind of help and support that they provide to us.
How did you see the consumers themselves, the visitors, the number of visitors in the exhibition?
the number of visitors, I think it's
Satisfactory?
Yeah, it is. For the
First time.
for the first time, you know, this is
And
a first time exhibition that we make in
In
Riyadh.
Riyadh.
In Riyadh. Well, this is the first time that we have a special exhibition taking out the industrial companies outside Oman. We do take industrial companies outside Oman, but in a specific exhibitions,
Where you participate with others.
segmented to the sectors. So we have
But this is fully.
the building material, building material sector, food sector, and all. So, but this is the first time that we take a full-fledged participation for company participated in Oman, and I think the number, well, from my point of view, this is not the number that I expected to bring to Saudi Arabia. I would expect more number of companies, but due to the short probably period that we had to bring around
Short notice, and
well,
also
short notice,
maybe
yes,
short of advertisement campaign also to.
Well,
to
the advertisement campaign has been done really good with the Riyadh Exhibition Center, because they've taken the campaign also. They've organized the event, plus the marketing and advertisement campaign that they have really done a good job on it. What I think is next time when we come, I think we should come with more than 100 or 150 companies.
Do we have that number? Do we
probably-
have that number in Oman? I mean, big companies.
Yeah, of
150s?
course. We have.
We wish for
more than-
thousands,
yeah.
but I would just
Yeah.
want my viewers to know.
Yeah. Well, we have, as I said, we have 1,000 odds companies, industry within Oman. But mostly we take the companies who are concentrated on the export. So those sort of companies, or these kind of companies that really we take, or industry that we take outside with us.
Dr. Al-Adl, now some states or some cities around the world have been built on exhibition centers. Let's take Dubai as an example, and other major cities of the world that have their main task is the exhibitions and so forth. And maybe in the Switzerland is one of those countries. What are your strategy to develop the business of exhibitions and to hosting more international exhibitions here in Riyadh, rather than we have to travel, or Saudis to travel outside or abroad to see? Are we going to see a new strategy of bringing, like, the, let's say, the world aviation or those big exhibitions that are hosted around the world into Riyadh, into Saudi Arabia? Do you have a strategy for that, sir?
Yes, inshallah, and this could be result of two things, because of the kingdom's financial position, which we mentioned, the United Nations Conference and Trade report, which is being the one of the 10
Among
most
the-
attractive. This is number one, and number two, it would be the center itself and the strategic alliances, the international strategic alliances that it's associate itself with. When given enough time, this will manifestate in having a lot of the international exhibitions that are done in Germany, that are done in Switzerland, coming to the region, whether it's in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia or the GCC. Also on that note, I would like to thank the Riyadh Chamber of Commerce and Industry, because with this show in particular, they have given logistical support,
Yes, of course.
and which is related to the media campaign, whether it's on the advertisement in the newspapers, and also I think they also done a certain role in helping identifying the segment of the businessmen that our Omani partners are looking for, and they have also shot the invitations and sent them out. So I'd really like to thank them for doing this role. It really helped us, and it helped our counterpart, and hopefully it will give the kind of marketing mentality and that we really like to offer to the outside world.
And also soon we'll witness the Riyadh Book Fair. Is it hosted in your?
Yes, sir.
It's
this will
becoming
be
one of the best or the biggest in the region.
exactly, and also it has a characteristic of direct selling.
That's the only exhibition that you have direct selling?
No, we had certain exhibitions that have direct selling, but this is one of the unique characteristic of this book fair. It has direct selling, and of course now, because of
It has been developed
yes, it's
tremendously in the past few
exactly
years.
because it used to be in Egypt, and because of what Egypt experienced in the past couple of years, that's why
It's moved to Riyadh.
it moved to Riyadh, and we're taking more and more of its role.
Okay. Also, Dr. Fahd Al-Adil, what you tell our viewers in the future, what you want to tell our viewers, because this is the last question for you. We have to go to another break.
We have an expansion also on our outside because we have 15,000 square meters now, so we're going to have an additional 10, and also we have the hotel, and I can promise you we're aggressive, we're able, we're willing, and you're going to see a lot in this industry.
Well, Dr. Fahd Al-Adil, the consultant or the consultant of Foreign Affairs and Marketing for the Riyadh International Convention and Exhibition Center, the RISIC, I want to thank you for joining me.
Thank you, sir.
In this short time, hoping to meet with you once again through
Thank
Bridges. Dear viewers, let's take a look at this report we took last night also from the Exhibition Center, and we'll come back for you for further discussion. And we're glad to meet with Mr. Saeed Al-Hanai, the chairman of the board of one of the exhibitors, one of the companies that are exhibiting in this Omani Products exhibition. First of all, Mr. Al-Hanai, I want to congratulate you and welcome you to Saudi Arabia. Could you elaborate to our viewers what kind of products you are exhibiting in Riyadh?
Thank you very much. It's a high pleasure for me to be in front of you here. And we have come for Oman here to display our products here. What we are producing is the mattresses mostly, and sofa set, and actually anything for the housemaid. And we wish that we have come from Oman to here to show the Saudis that these are the products which are being produced in Oman, and they are welcome to visit us anytime.
I've seen the products. It's internationally standards. It's even better than of the international standards. How did you manage to jump with the Omani industry in a short time to reach to the international level, Mr. Hanai?
Well, we started our production in 1979, and actually I have been going throughout the exhibitions throughout the world. And beside Oman, we have got other products where we are produced around the world. We have got a factory in Czech Republic, we have got a factory in India, we have got a factory in Tanzania, we have got a factory in Tunis also, where we produce the same products. And the most important that we have concentrated on the quality-wise. That's why we could enter into the worldwide. We have been exporting a lot of our products throughout the world. Our production is really 60% of our production is more for export for in the Middle East as well as Europe also.
Mr. Al-Hanai, how do you see the reaction of the people, the visitors to your exhibition? How do you see their interaction with your products?
Oh, excellent. We had a lot of Saudi who has come and visit us, and we wish more Saudis to come and visit and see our products. Actually, we have been in Saudi market for such a long time, and we have been furnishing a lot of hotels around Saudi Arabia. And we wish that Saudi customers could come and visit our stands.
Well, we wish them also, and I want to thank you for joining me in this short interview. Mr. Saeed Al-Hanai, the chairman of the board of one of the exhibiting companies in Riyadh.
Thank you very much. It was a nice pleasure. Thank you. Thanks.
Khamis Al-Alawi, one of the exhibitors in the Omani Products exhibition in Riyadh. Mr. Al-Alawi, how do you see, first of all, how do you compare your industry to the international standards, and how do you see the reaction of the people, the visitors to your exhibition?
Yeah, as it is the first time we are showing our product in Riyadh, and we see that they are very impressed from our quality and our prices compared to other Italian standard. This is the best international standard, and because we are using the leather from Italy itself, but we do the designing and we do the all finished product in our factory with the best quality we can do it.
Mr. Al-Alawi, how do you see the reaction of the people to what you are exhibiting?
Well, they're all asking where we can get this and why we are not selling in the exhibition, because they are very interesting to buy it, and they are wishing to have it in Riyadh so they can buy this product in Riyadh itself.
Well, Khamis Al-Alawi, I want to thank you for joining me for this short interview.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome back, dear viewers, to Bridges. We're discussing the Omani-Saudi relations and the Omani products exhibition in Riyadh. Allow me to introduce my new guest, Fahmi Saeed Al-Hannai, Director of Poly Products, Raha, a company from Oman. I want to welcome you, Mr. Fahmi. We just met with your father, and I hope your English is better than him. He speaks very excellent English. I spoke to him last night. But, sir, now speaking of the industry itself, we spoke a while ago. We're still continuing on. Could you elaborate on the Omani industry in general? And by the way, dear viewers, it was the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Abdullah bin Abdul Aziz, who authorized such an exhibition for the Omani companies to come and show in Riyadh for the first time. And hopefully that will be a continuation process between the GCC countries so we can develop the interrelations between each other. Mr. Al-Hannai, give me the main goal. Now, I'm sure there are strategic goals for showing such exhibitions, and there are, let's say, short-term and long-term goals. Now, the strategic goals, with the agreement of our beloved King and the Sultan of Oman, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed, to develop the industries within the region. What's your main strategic goal within the region?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, thank you very much for the meetings. Our strategic goals here that to show our Omani products for all these Saudi business people and show them how good and how professional are the Omani products, and how is the packing, and how is the quality, and the highest quality what we are having in the Omani industries to the Saudi market, and let them see by their eyes and let them touch by their hands. And this is what we are showing here for. We are showing all the Omani industries to our friends, the Saudis. And I think that the exhibitions are very important to communicate and to elaborate more of the products to the consumers. And that is how, and that is why we are here.
Amazingly, the view is that the industry in Oman, they are exporting to more than 100 countries of different products. Now, Mr. Al-Hannai, you are working in the furnishing and the poly products, but in general, in the furniture and the seats and the mattresses and your furniture. I was surprised yesterday that you furnished half of the hotels of the region. How did you reach that level? By working with international companies before, or taking the experience, or initiating your experience from zero, from the beginning?
Yeah, we have actually worked with a lot of partnerships, and we have worked with a lot of international companies to show our mattresses and showcases in around the world. And one of the things that really well known of our mattresses is very high quality and good services. And this is how we have a lot of companies and countries we have exported to. And one of the important thing about our business is showcasing most of the exhibitions around the world. And a lot of exhibitions we participate in Saudi, especially in Jeddah and Riyadh and Mecca and Medina. And of course, as you know, the mattresses are in demand in the holy places. And alhamdulillah, most of the hotels, they demand quality, and that's what we are giving. We are giving very high quality and very good price, and alhamdulillah, we are well known in the region and in the Middle East, and now we are very well known in Africa. And we have a lot of offices around the world that supply mattresses to all the hotels in the world, alhamdulillah.
In the world?
Yes.
In general, could you just tell us about some of the countries that, because I want to make sure, I want to say a sentence after that, but like in Europe, do you sell any in Europe?
Yes, we have sold in Europe. We have sold mainly in Canada. We have sold even in Africa, like in Egypt or Libya and Ethiopia, North Africa, and of course in the GCC, in Jordan and Lebanon and Syria and everywhere. Alhamdulillah, we have done a very good job in marketing, and I think that exhibitions are very important, and this is the way that we have succeeded around the world.
Fortunately, the view was before, if 1 decade or 2 decades ago, it would be surprised to say we are exporting. We usually say we are importing. Everything in the Arabian Peninsula and the GCC countries was imported rather. Now we are exporting not only oil products, but furniture and other products are in Saudi Arabia exporting. Kuwait is exporting, Oman is exporting, Bahrain and Qatar and the United Arab Emirates. Mr. Nasri, how does it feel from an importer to an exporter? Before we were taken as poor countries or consuming countries rather. Now to become to the level of exporting countries, that makes a good feeling for for mankind. But what's your feelings now when we see the products of Oman reaching, as Mr. Fahmi has said, around the world, especially Canada, Europe, who were selling to us, and now we're selling to them with a higher standard than they have in their own countries?
I'm really proud. I have to say I'm proud of our country to reach to this level, to export outside. That means that we have a good quality products that competes with the international standard to other products. I think the industry within the region is growing really fast. That what make us go and export. As we know that within the GCC countries, number of consumers are not really huge compared to the outside world. So we export to the region as Omani products. We export to most of the GCC countries. But we've reached far than that. We've reached to Europe, we've reached to Australia, we've reached to most of the countries around the world, and I'm really proud of it.
Mr. Al-Hannai, when we speak about the industries, our viewers would say, what industries? Could we just elaborate now? The poly products, the furniture, the mattresses. We have seen, oils, food oil rather, and then we have seen many products. Could you just elaborate on what kind of products we're talking about to our viewers?
Well, there are a lot of products in the exhibition, and you have gone around the exhibition, and we have seen. We have building material products. We have all kind of plastic products. We have gathered as many products as we can for this exhibition, and we have even some marbles companies. We have some
the Omani marble here. It's becoming very famous. My house is an Omani marble. But how did you reach that level, competing with Italy, the Italian Sicilia, and the marbles of Italy? It's very well known, and Greece is very well known in that. How did you manage? Because you have the mountainous areas, and
we have the mountains, but I think the quality, the machinery is what we are getting. The know-how itself, what we are getting from Europe and from Asia. That is how we made our products more superior, and the quality is very high. And I think that the demand in the Middle East itself of a high quality is growing, and that is why we have the marble in a really in a good finishing. And I think that service is very important too. And we thank so much the companies who participated with us. And we think that next time when we come to Saudi, we will come with a better, and a bigger and more quantity of companies participating in exhibitions with us.
Actually, what's surprisingly in the exhibition debut was the leather industry, which is amazing. It can compete with the Italian products, with the Italian leather. We know that Italy is the most prestigious leather producer in the world, but you will be amazed. Tomorrow is the last day in the Riyadh Exhibition Center. If you want to visit, this is an open invitation on behalf of my guests to go, and it's open in the morning from 8 to...
No, in the evening.
In the evening only from 4?
From 4 to
9:30.
9:30.
Till 9:30. So you have like 6 hours where you can take your kids and, excuse me, and go and check that exhibition. It's full of surprises. It's full of surprises. I was surprised personally. But Mr. Nasri, now when we say about the diversification of the economy of any country, we look at strategic industries. In general, what are the strategic industries in Oman in particular? What are the main strategic industries that are, helped by the government and you're looking forward, and the know-how is in Oman? What are the main industries?
See, the main industry
plus oil and petrochemicals.
Well, I would say probably we are really pushing also to the plastic industry, because plastic now we can see everywhere.
Yes, exactly.
So this is one part of it.
That's a strategic goal for the government and
because we have started, as I mentioned before, we've started the upper stream industry, the polypropylene and the polyethylene companies in Oman. So that would make really a downstream to the plastic sector, and will cater the plastic sector. So what we expect really good plastic production in the coming future. Plus mining. The Sultanate now is concentrating to the mining industry, really as a strategic
mining for like minerals and
minerals,
gold
all sort of minerals. We have limestones, so we produce the aggregates. We have the mountains, which have the marbles, as you know, Oman is well famous with the marble. We have the chromite within Oman, so there is a lot of minerals within Oman. So that's why
that's a strategic.
The strategic, yes, one of the strategic industry that's been really the government is looking at.
Okay.
I just wanted to mention one thing, talking
Please.
about industry. Oman has started industry ages ago, thousands of years. Oman has been exporting the copper thousands years back. Oman has been exporting the frankincense. I would go back to the thousands years that Oman has really been in the export business since long time back. So
Oman, it's known for its good navy for hundreds of years.
Yes,
so
of
that
course.
that helped.
That helped also, of course, to market our product.
Mr. Al-Hanai, what is the size of the deal and trade exchange between, let's say, between Saudi Arabia or between the GCC countries? Mr. Al-Nasri said that the number of people, we don't come even near to Egypt, 90 million people in one country, but still the purchasing power in the Gulf is stronger than anywhere else. So that's why you can exchange, or you can change your car and your furniture every once in a while, not rather than other countries or poor countries. But what is the size of the trade besides the oil in Oman, if we make a percentage?
Well, there's a lot of trade between Oman and Saudi. Alhamdulillah, we have a very good high trade rate, and we thank the two governments really for having these two things eased between the business people, and that's how our business in Oman is improving from the Saudi market, and vice versa. I think even the Saudi manufacturers have exported to Oman, and they are doing extremely well. That's why we are participating in a lot of exhibitions, especially the Omani products, so we can exchange ideas and we can compare their products to ours, and we can really export more, and at least most of the Omani products can be held in the Saudi market, and it's the same for Saudi products should be available in Oman.
Also in Oman.
Exhibit, and we are asking the business people to come.
That's a good question. You bring a good question. How do you see the Saudi industry in Oman nowadays?
It's very well and very well known, but we would urge business people to come and do an exhibition such as this one, what we have done, and we are asking even the business people to come and visit us in the exhibition, so we can at least not just sell. We would like to have ideas from them, and we would like really to compare their products, the Saudi products to the Omani products, and have a mutual relationship between the Saudi business people and the Omani business people. So I hope most of the business will come, the business people will come to the exhibition, and at least we have the last day tomorrow. They can come and visit us, and we can discuss further together.
Now, Mr. Nasri, is there any future investments in the Saudi market, and if any such investments, how big are they? You're looking forward, you brought this exhibition for the investment in Saudi Arabia, yes, either by exporting your industries to Saudi or taking the Saudi industries back to Oman. How big is it, and strategically speaking, what do you think of it? Where you want to reach with the Saudi business community?
I would not say a number, but I would love that both countries should have trade between both of the countries. What I feel is that we should concentrate on the cooperation between both countries for trade and industry. We have exhibited our products in Riyadh, and we expect a lot of businessmen to come and visit and see the Omani products. I think within the past few days that we've been in the exhibition, we had a lot of requests. I've been running around the companies within the exhibition, and I've heard that there's few companies has struck deals and contracts with Saudi businessmen, and that makes me really happy and make me proud, make all of us proud within the committee that has been organizing and taking care of the exhibition, and that really the main goal of our.
Have you faced any obstacles in the past few days, or everything was running smoothly, Mr.?
No, everything was okay. We only expect a lot of business people to come and visit us, and we are actually here to complete, not to compete. This is very important, really, for business to know.
Yeah, especially we are in the GCC countries.
So we should really complete each other.
How do you see the cooperation? Are you satisfied as business people within the cooperation among the GCC countries? Are we satisfied, or we still have?
We still have to work on it.
You agree with His Royal Highness Crown Prince Salman bin Abdulaziz when he spoke the other day on behalf of the King Abdullah, that we have not reached the aspirations of the people of the GCC. Do you think if we come to a union, that's an irrelevant question, but Mr. Al-Hanai, do you think a union would help the industries within the GCC countries to be bigger, and because all of the industries will be a citizen industry, or will be dealt with as a citizen industry?
Of course,
or
for
a local
business,
industry.
Yes, for business, for any business, a union will be much better. So we will be much bigger and stronger. And I think for like, for me to come to Saudi Arabia, I used to come with a passport, but nowadays I'm coming with an ID. So it's different. So when you don't have that obstacles, your business will be definitely booming. And I think that the union in business will be much better. Like, for example, if I don't have borders, for customs, at least my truck will reach in a day from Oman to Saudi Arabia. But since we have now customs and clearance, so it takes a lot of time
from
to
Oman
clear.
to the United Arab Emirates, from United Arab Emirates to Saudi, it takes.
So it takes a lot of time, maybe about 5 days to 6 days. But all these obstacles can be done if we are all union, and I think business will be much bigger. We will be more stronger, and we can complete each other.
The same question to you, Nasri. The union could help.
I'm sorry, I cannot answer to this question.
I mean, in general,
as a businessman, he should,
understand more.
Yeah, understand more of it, and
okay.
But as a government sector, this is things between both. I mean,
yeah. We're working, and we know our leaders are working for the past 31 years on that to become a union. But to make it easy for businesses and running of businesses.
Well, of course, it's for business.
Like the European Union also have witnessed many development because of the union, right?
The point here that I'm talking more about business.
Yes,
so
business.
This is what,
Financial.
Do not confuse yourself between political.
No, we're not speaking
political is
here.
different than business. So
no politics here. Well, the viewers, at the end of this program, I want to thank my guests, Fahmi Saeed Al-Hanai, Director Polyproducts Raha company in the Sultanate of Oman. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Basim Al-Ansari, Director General of Marketing and Media, Public Establishment for Industrial Estates in Oman. Thank you for joining me. And was with us Dr. Fahad Al-Adl, the Consultant of Foreign Affairs and Marketing in RISEC, the Riyadh International Convention and Exhibition Center. It's another call for you, another invitation to go tomorrow. Your people in Riyadh, it's Thursday, it's good weather, so you can go to the Riyadh Exhibition Center in King Abdullah Road and see for yourselves how Oman have developed massively in the past 3 decades along with its sister GCC countries. Until another edition of Bridges, this is Hussein Al-Shimri along with the director and the whole team, Abdullah Al-Marshid, Nader Al-Jahani, Maha Al-Salim, and also Iqbal Al-Saadi. This is Hussein Al-Shimri, another time wishing you a good night. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for both.